Yo, so it's 6 in the morning right now. I'm about to go to bed. I just figured I'd let you guys know. This is gonna be the last video I make on this dude. This isn't anything like, oh, we must be stopped. I don't have some more DMs or anything. This is a Discord call that he himself approved of. I'm gonna let you guys come up with whatever conclusion. I will 100% like admit right now, I could have went hard on this guy. I just didn't. I don't know why. But yeah, again, take from it what you will from the videos and the Discord call. Who's in the right and who's in the wrong. This will be the last part of the lyrics thing. Hopefully I can just go back to making my own content. This drama is kind of exhausting. But yeah, that's going to be it though. Enjoy the video. It's going to be a while, so sit back, relax, get some popcorn, get a cold beverage, whatever. And yeah, I'll see you at the end of the video. Also on my iPad right now, I forgot to add this a little bit. There's going to be a huge echo from Discord. That's because I don't really stream with headphones or anything. My apologies there. I'll try to be better for future because like I've had the echo for a while, as you already know. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Again, sorry about that. Hey there, it's me from like a day later. Just if anyone's gonna use this video to make another KnicksLoseAgain Exposed Part 3, try to cut it up a little bit. Don't steal the entire hour that this Discord call is. Please and thank you. Hello, hello.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, so
What's up?
not much. Just want to clarify real quick. You are cool with me recording this, doing whatever with this?
Yeah. So you're recording this,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I'm recording. I'm also live, just so you know.
Oh, you're streaming this shit?
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay.
Alright.
So I thought for this to go for what should we do is like pull up your video, and one by one, let's dissect it and go through it. You know what I mean? And since you're streaming,
Alright, cool. I'll not be showing the video in question because of the echo being so bad. If you're here, you know what the video was. If you don't, I'll leave links down in the description to both videos. Obviously, it's the most recent one.
yeah, we can talk about the other one later if you want.
Alright, cool.
Are we having an audience too, though? 2 people in chat like last time?
There are 2 people chilling, but as far as I know, they're not gonna interrupt unless you want them to.
I think it'll be fun. I'd like to ask their opinion after. Okay, so do you have a problem with saying hard F, first of all?
It's not that I have a problem with saying it depending on the context, because I would be a liar if I said, oh, I've never said hard F, or oh, I've never done this or that. It's just it's a matter of context, you know what I mean?
So what's the big deal in my context?
The big deal in your context is that you were using it in a negative way towards someone. At least for me, like the big issue was it was on the burner account. You were trolling, like his another thing you said, like I saw in the exposed video someone made on me that there was like a minute of you talking about me on your live stream, and you were talking about how it was a burner but it was your brand, like, and no one really knew about the burner. Like you were saying that was like, oh, well, that's your brand, offensive content's your brand, but it wasn't on your brand, it was on a burner.
Okay, well, what's your point with all that?
My point with all that is that it wasn't your brand. Like, I don't know. I actually diverged from the question. My apologies. So, what was the question again?
What is, because you obviously, the way at least I'm picking it up from your video and the way you talk about it, is you obviously have a problem with me saying you're a hard F. Now, you said depending on context. What other context do you use hard F in?
If you were saying like, oh, you're an asshole, because like in my family, like it's not everyone, but in my family, some people have been like, oh, you hard F, is to call someone like an asshole or to call someone a retard or some shit like that. So that's pretty much what I meant by that.
Wait, so you're fine with saying retard but not hard F?
Yeah. I know that sounds kind of weird. Yo, I understand that sounds. No.
Jesus, bro.
Yo,
what?
I hear what you mean. Like I understand what the that like is what like pot and kettle at that point, but like it's again it's sort of the same thing with context.
So you don't have a problem with the context using the hard F if you're like calling someone an asshole, right?
Yeah.
What did you think that I was trying to say?
Well,
like what context do you think that I was in when I was talking to Legs?
Well, considering the account name was Legs is Sus, and you were typing on that account to him, I'm going to assume you're using it in that way. That hard F would be used in a derogatory way.
The only way that using the hard F would be like off the limits for me is like if it's actually like discriminating against a group of people, against gay people. That's fucked up. But I didn't do that.
So you're saying like you just said hard F to say like, oh, you're an asshole? That's what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Did you think I was like discriminating against gay people by saying that to Leg?
Like, no, I didn't think you meant it like that. It's just like the context of what you said it, you know? A lot of echo? Alright, hold up. Let me see if I can fix the echo a little bit.
If only you use fucking headphones, bro.
Are you not using headphones on stream?
No.
Doesn't fucking use headphones, bro.
Dude, what? That's like impossible. That's impossible.
Using headphones.
So okay, so let me read my tweet out. Someone tell this black kid to hop off the drama. I'm quoting him.
Okay.
And then I say, but if I say that, then I'm racist. Lol makes sense. Now, you said what? Where are the parents?
No, that was just that was just mostly as like a joke.
Okay, so you have no problem with what I said in that tweet, right?
I wouldn't say I wouldn't like have a like I don't have like a direct problem with it. It was just something that someone sent to me, and I figured I'd include it. I don't think it's a great comment, especially with like all the racial shit that's going on right now. Like I'm not gonna say like, oh, like hard F is way worse than this or vice versa. You know what I mean?
Do you have a problem with this tweet or not?
I think it's kind of weird that like you would even like tweet the comment.
You think it's weird for me to tweet out this comment? Why?
Why is it weird to tweet out? Huh? Like was this was this necessary though?
Was it necessary for me to make a tweet?
Not make a tweet. I mean like a tweet specifically like this, you know?
I mean it's my opinion. I mean you give your opinion on Twitter. What you mean?
But was it necessary to like make a racial comparison? And by the way, if it was just on a tweet, like why'd you delete it?
Because I was getting a lot of shit for it, and I couldn't be fucked to deal with all the retards in the comments. But then, talking about the Discord call.
Yeah.
So, you said, I mean, the impression I got when you said I was not allowed to record or stream or whatever you said about the Discord call, I got the impression that you had a problem with that. Is that correct or no?
I did. My problem with you saying that was just basically me thinking you were just trying to like cower out of it or something. That was the impression I got from it.
But you realize I explained to you why.
Yeah, because
and it's completely normal for someone not to be live on stream or to be recorded when having a conversation with someone, right?
Yes, but if it's something where someone made a video on you and they're trying to mention the points, I figured, hey, maybe it'd be a little better to clear your name, like sort of like what you're doing right now, which is why I appreciate you coming on and like trying to speak your side of the story.
Well, because now at this point you've taken shit so out of context that I need to, though, or at least I feel like I need to. It confused me how you think. Like, put yourself in my situation. Someone makes a video on you, and then you want to talk about it and debate it with them because you have some issues with what they said in the video. Why is it not completely normal that you just want to talk to them privately about this?
I could see where you're coming from. Like, I don't agree with it, but I see exactly where you're coming from on that. All right, I'll pause it. All right, yeah, I pause. All right, now that part was, I don't want an apology. I don't give a shit about an apology. That part was a joke.
So, me being rude to you, that's all a joke. That's all part of the joke, right?
You see my laughter.
I mean, when I saw the video, I did not get the impression that you were joking. But if you were, then fuck it. Let's keep going.
All right, but I'm still gonna run with this because this is something I still think is a thing where like it's too. Did you understand what I meant, like when I made my point here?
You are concerned because two keywords, kill himself, have been commented down by two separate people, yet your comment got deleted, right? And you're suspicious.
Yeah.
As I've said, here, let me respond to that for a second. But first of all, I want to talk about the motive or the intent, like for this video first.
Okay.
So we have a private DM message on Twitter, and then you think to yourself, this is gold content. I'm going to put my private messages with this motherfucker and use it for a video. Like, does that just, like, you said, like, as we're gonna get into later in this video, we talk about experience on YouTube and that you are experienced. This is like the fucking first, like, unsaid rule. Like it just baffles me how it wouldn't cross your mind. Like, hey, you know what? I'm about to make a whole video leaking private DMs.
When I DM'd you a couple days ago, I did not have the intention to make a video. I wanted to clear something up about the comment thing because I was still kind of skeptical on it. So I DM'd you, I asked you the question, and then I just followed on with another question after you replied. And then that's when you started to question my tenure on the website. You started to question a bunch of other shit like that. And
pull the relevant card, right?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, kind of. Like, it's just fucking right there, but yeah.
We'll get into that later.
All right.
Full fucking rice gum right there.
Yo, so
Yeah.
said that was first of all. Was there a second of all before I push play?
Oh yeah. Well, first, like, what was your? Did you respond to the intent that I said about like even making this video whatsoever about private DMs?
Oh, okay.
I don't think you fully responded to that.
Yeah, I don't think I did either. So, the reason why I made the video, because again, I was really trying to avoid a second video. The DMs, again, like, I did find the DMs to be very disrespectful, as you could tell by the tone in my voice, but I also, like, again, I tried making jokes during it, but I did take it kind of disrespectfully. Not to sound like a pussy or anything, but, like, I did. Like...
And again, it's not kill yourself, it's kill himself. That's the argument I'm
making. Yeah, I was very specific about that. Like, I just wanted to make sure, because I realized like, it could have just sounded like me repeating myself. I just wanted to make sure I was very specific on what the quote, like the technicality.
Yeah, I got you.
All right.
Talk about the relevant card here. So you're still going strong with that argument, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you think that I pulled the irrelevant card because I tried to make a point talking about how you haven't gotten enough comments or you haven't experienced enough comments in your videos. You took that as me just saying, oh, you're irrelevant, right?
A bit, mostly, again, obviously, because this was about the comment, I kind of figured, hey, he's trying to explain it, but he's also trying to fucking throw me under the bus at the same time.
I mean, I could care less if you took it to heart or not, but just to confirm that,
yeah.
I don't pull the irrelevant card. I have many instances of me criticizing other people for pulling the relevant card. I mean, there's nothing I could prove it. I mean, that doesn't look like... I mean, I don't know how else I would explain my point without pulling the irrelevant card, as you take it as. You get what I mean? Like, because you obviously don't know a certain amount about the YouTube comments. And there's nothing for you, there's no proof for you to go and double down this point so hardly on. And I'll go more into that once you explain something, because you say a sentence at the end of this that I want to bring up.
Okay.
But I didn't pull the irrelevant card or didn't mean to. So if it looked like that, though, I will go on record apologizing if that sounded like the relevant card. I wouldn't do that shit. That shit is sad.
Okay.
The problem with him deleting comments or blacklisting comments is because this is what he's accusing 2Hype of doing. Not accusing, this is what he's judging 2Hype for doing, because it's confirmed what they're doing. They're deleting and blacklisting negative comments.
Word. Alright, what's up?
First, the blacklist comments part.
Yep.
Where is there any... There's actually proof against that point. Because if I blacklisted Legs HD or Kill Himself, then no one would ever be able to comment that.
I think blacklist...
And that's what I'm accusing 2Hype of doing, as well as monitoring comments, but we'll get more into the monitoring later.
I think I stretched a little bit when I said blacklist, or at least I didn't say what I meant to say. I'm not gonna say you're deleting like a bunch of comments, but I'm gonna say I think you deleted my comment. I still kind of do, but that's irrelevant right now to the point. So we're just gonna get right back to the video. Right.
That comment is blurry. Read out what that fan said.
All right, sure. I should have zoomed in. That's my bad. Well, he's probably going to react to this video saying dumb shit about how you have way less fans than him, which is a dumb argument. But yeah, I agree with what you're saying.
Now, when did I once do that?
You basically did. Like, with the irrelevant thing. Like, it wasn't word for word. Like, you were basically doing the irrelevant thing, which is what this guy in the comment section was saying that you were going to do, if you did say something about this.
I specifically brought up the comments for a specific point against deleting comments. What this guy said or the way I'm perceiving it, is that you said that my response to any of your criticism would just be that I have more fans than you, which is nowhere near anything I've done.
His perception obviously was different. This was before we got into the DM conversation. This was about, like, I think this was the day before. Like, and obviously it wasn't going to be word for word. It was just his comment, and what I'm saying is pretty much the irrelevant card. Not pretty much, it's the irrelevant card. Not exactly. Like, he's saying, like, less fans. I'm complaining because you're saying I don't have enough comments or whatever the fuck. Like, that's basically what I meant. It's obviously not word for word.
But also you brought up this comment as if that was, like, my response in total. And when I had a lot of other shit to say in the Discord call, in DMs, my one comment about saying that you haven't got enough comments yet, or you obviously are misinformed about something because you don't understand the comment section, that is nowhere, that was like the smallest point or response that I've had. That was nowhere near my main points to any of the shit you've said.
Like, I'm very technical. I'm very meticulous when it comes to certain points that are made. Like, I look a lot into like a certain things. Like, you would probably say, oh, he's probably looking into this a lot more than he probably should, or whatever it is. All right. I will take back something that I'm gonna rewind one sec just to clarify before I say anything.
Still, oh, you're not experienced. Oh, you're irrelevant.
Okay. I said there that you said word for word that you said I was irrelevant. You did not say that. I will take that back right now. I apologize for that.
I want to make this point. Why would I said this in DMs too. So I've admitted to all of the shit with the gas chambers jokes, with the hard F, with the telling him to kill himself, me making the burner, legs is sus. I've admitted to all this shit. So why would I delete a comment of someone saying, remember when you told Legs kill himself, or whatever your comment was?
Because you would...
If I've...
Hold on, what's up?
No, you go.
All right. I made the comment before I made my video. And then before I made my video, obviously the comment was deleted. And that was the point that was made. That... hey, this guy wasn't called out for... You admitted to it after I made my video, but before then, you did not. Like, no one really would have known about the Legs is Sus account or about that unless I made the video. And then, like, would you have admitted to it?
So you're essentially saying that I was trying to cover it up. The only reason that I admitted to this was because you made a video, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I can deny what you're saying, but there's literally nothing to back it up. And you're going to say something here that I'll make another point about. I don't even understand the thing you said in the Discord call, but we'll talk about it in a second.
Right.
But going back to the thing with me admitting and having no problem with this shit is also, why would I delete, like, you know, you made a joke about it or something in this video. You know that my Twitter bio is make kill yourself funny again.
Yes.
And your comment was calling me out, saying, remember when you told someone to kill himself? So it is so obvious that I am okay, and I think it's funny to tell someone that, hey, kill yourself. Kill yourself. You're a fucking loser. It's so obvious that it's in my Twitter bio. So, and I have no issue with that. I think it's funny. So why would I want to cover up something that I admit to being funny in my Twitter bio?
Because you didn't say it on your Twitter. You didn't use the Lerix name. You used the Legs is Sus name.
So because I did it on a burner account, you think that I wouldn't admit to it?
Well, you did admit to using the Legs is Sus burner. And, like, I know, like, what your thing is. I know what your shtick is. But the thing is, I have not, like... I'm not going to say I've watched a lot of your videos, but I've watched, like, a decent amount to sort of, like, piece it together. Like, you don't really, like, you're talking about make kill yourself funny, but yeah, like, you're not really making kill yourself jokes. The only time I've seen you make kill yourself jokes was on the Legs is Sus burner.
So you're questioning if I say kill yourself. Is that what you're doing right now? If I think it's funny or if I say it. Is that your argument?
Do you say, well, I mean, actually it's just sort of out of curiosity. Have you said, like, kill yourself in any of, like, YouTube videos that maybe I've missed?
I think I did a while ago, but I had to like, I did one of these things where like I said, kill yourself, but then I like cut it out because YouTube doesn't allow that shit, which is why I don't say kill your. We've talked about this in the past Discord call. Why I don't say the word like hard F, other shit, kill yourself, because that's not, YouTube doesn't buy that shit. But regardless, I make it painfully obvious that I think it's funny and that it is okay that I say kill yourself, and that's my thing. That's my gig, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. So it just puzzles me how you would think that I'm trying to cover up telling someone to kill themselves when I make it obvious that is my thing, or I think it's funny.
I think it's because it made the video after I posted the comment, and you were, if it wasn't thrown right in your face, like, hey, you did this, you said this, I don't think you would have addressed it. I don't think it would have been mentioned. I think it would have just been swept under the rug.
Okay, now this is not the irrelevant card.
Okay.
But I'm going to bring it up because it is a valid point.
Okay.
When I responded to your video, you had tops 2,000 views, maybe somewhere 1.5. Now, this, it's not like this is a thing that I immediately need to get back to. I immediately need to respond to, or else my career is over. If it was that case, then go ahead. You can use that argument that I was just trying to cover it up before. But it's not like I was getting spammed shitless. Hey, Lerix, GG, you're done. Look what you did. It was not that big of a deal. So why would I feel so inclined? You get the gist of what I'm saying?
I think I know what you mean. You're saying like, and I know you're not. I know you're not pulling the irrelevant card or anything. You said that the video was, it was lower in views, and like there was really no reason for you to reply to it in your eyes, anyways. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, in the live stream, I didn't even know, like, you mentioned the video until last night. Someone sent me, someone made a 20-minute KnicksLoseAgain exposed video where he showed my entire video and showed 1 minute of your live stream where you talked about my video. Where
someone actually made an exposed video on you?
Oh my god, yeah, like...
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie, it was fucking...
It's the worst thing that's ever been on the...
Is it bad?
Oh.
It's fucking bad, bro, and I think you agree on it.
Yeah, that was trash.
Yo, I will, like...
Guys are pretty passionate. What were you gonna say in response?
Alright, so yeah, in that live stream, I made, like, a whole, like, bullet point thing, as you can see here. Like, you were saying, let's see, where was it? Fuck, where was it? Where the fuck was it? Anyways, I think you said something along the lines of, people have been spamming me in the chat to address this. I looked, and there were like maybe 2 people out of, what do you have? Like, it was the time you were reacting to TD's videos, so let's say it was like 1.5 or something like that. Would that be accurate? Like 1.5 thousand?
Yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah.
All right, so yeah, that day it was maybe 2 out of like 1.5 thousand I was seeing, and I didn't look through the entire thing, so I'm not gonna, like, that's just sort of like an estimate.
Oh yeah, I definitely wasn't getting spammed. I definitely exaggerated when I said I was getting spammed, but regardless, I just wanted to address it, so I just said, oh, I'm getting spammed. Genuinely don't, I've watched this like 3 times. I don't understand what that point was. Just explain it like, again.
That was just me sort of being like, oh, he won't let me put the Discord call here. Like, I don't know why I was doing the thing with my hands, like, oh, here. But that, like, pretty much is trying to make that point that I couldn't use the Discord.
So just basically I'm trying to cover it up is what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
But we talked on the Discord call, and I made it painfully obvious I have nothing to cover it up. So why would you even run with that narrative? Because
at the time I was like, that's so weird. Like, if he has nothing to hide, because like, again, you were painfully obvious in that Discord call. Like, you were not. There were no regrets or anything like that. So I was.
Exactly. So what am I covering?
So I was just like, that's so weird. Why does he, like, what would, at that time, again, now, this was before this call, like, here, I think we're both a little more level-headed, a little more calm.
Just, so you were just in the, what, heat of the moment, or some shit?
Yeah, that was sort of like a heat of the moment, like, type thing.
Is you're fine with what you did? Alright, cool. Would you have if I didn't make a video? You seem to be all trying to hide it. Now you...
What?
What?
Bro, I actually didn't remember that part.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of like addressed this part like a little while ago, but if you want to go over it again.
Bro, what? Okay, that's the first like dead ass lie that you said.
Dead ass
like,
lie.
That's the first straight up lie.
What do you mean?
So you just said. You just questioned me in a sarcastic tone, like, so you're okay if you did? Okay. You know that I'm okay with what I did. I said it in a comment. I said it in the Discord.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said,
What?
oh, okay, cool. You cool with it? All right, whatever, cool.
Oh, okay. The way you were trying to portray that did not get across because
no, I wasn't
you
like.
bring up the fact.
I see how you could have interpreted it, where it was just like, oh, he's saying like I know what you mean. I know what you think I said, or like the context or the way it sounded. I know what you mean now, but no, like I was just like, but you're cool with it, all right. Like that's pretty much like how I meant for it to sound.
If you bring that up right after saying, and this is why I can't show the private Discord call, because you're definitely okay with what you did, right? Okay, dude, that sounds like okay, bro. That like whatever. If you said something else, I misinterpreted it. Whatever. This was the thing that I was referring to for like 20 minutes now.
All right.
So this, like what you just said, like completely goes against all of your other arguments, because you know for a fact that I don't censor people. I let people say crazy shit.
So basically what I meant by that is you exactly that. Like you let people say like this wild shit where it's just like, oh, you're such a loser, bro. Oh, you're such a pussy. Oh, you're just a hype beast, or like you're a fucking drama whore, whatever the fuck what your comments say. And but like my comment was a fucking no.
So you think? Wait, but like, why would you even include the part in saying? Like, you can see what I'm saying when I say that goes against the censorship argument, right?
Yeah.
Like, and you still to this day right now, you still feel like I just eradicated your comment. I deleted it, right?
Yes, I do. I did make it. Again, I made my point earlier. I mean, I'll keep making it, like, if you want me to, but that's just what I feel.
That blows my mind. Just past experiences of everything that goes on my channel. There's nothing alluding to me deleting comments, me blacklisting comments, and me also owning up to the things that apparently that you're claiming that I deleted. Like, no, I just have no clue how you can make this conclusion.
The best sense of humor doesn't understand my jokes. Like, this isn't really a point, but like it's just something I find funny.
All right, what's up?
Okay, pause it. Oh man, so the person who has the best sense of humor can't understand the brilliant comedy of I'm not gonna make 25 videos on you, LMAO.
I stretched. Okay, I stretched there a little bit. You definitely did not say best sense of humor. Like that was a stretch. I take that back. I apologize.
Bro, the only thing that I said in my comment was that I find kill yourself funny. I find gas chamber jokes funny. None of that alludes to like me like being some god of comedy or me understanding comedy. Like that doesn't even make sense.
Okay, I kind of stretched on that. Again, I apologize for that. I stretched a bit. All right, did you want to comment on this at all?
Well, I have like shit, can we bring Legs in the call? Is Legs doing something?
I don't think Legs is in my Discord. I can I'll invite him real quick. I'll see if he's
Yeah, tweet him.
All right.
This will be fun as fuck.
All right, bet. I'm not.
This will be fun, bro. This will be fun.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab myself some fucking popcorn.
Bro, because I talked to Legs and he did tell me he didn't give a shit. That he didn't fucking care about the video. The only reason he sent the screenshots of this shit going on was because he doesn't like me and he thinks I'm a weird fuck, which is completely understandable. Yeah, I'm a weird fuck for what I did. I will never turn that down. But also, Legs contradicts himself because, as you brought up, when he puts down the comment of saying, appreciate this, bro, and the other shit that he said, So yeah, I mean, I have nothing to back it up because I didn't record the Discord call, but Legs is obviously on both sides of the fence.
I really wish you recorded the Discord calls, but I feel like both of you have made some pretty goddamn really good points in this argument. I would have loved to see the Discord call so it can help me, get like more of my opinion out.
Yeah.
All right, hold on real quick. I just want to say real quick. I did DM Legs just a second ago. I was like, he just asked if you can join Cord, can you? And then he said, I don't know about tonight. Not gonna lie.
Damn.
And then
Damn.
yeah, I just sent him something. It said, I mean, no problem, but now it's probably the only time. So we'll see if he replies to that. But
tell him Daddy Lerix is on.
Did Legs even see both of your videos?
He saw my first one because I sent it directly to him, but I don't know if he saw my second one or not.
So basically, I understand having a dark sense of humor and everything. I have a dark sense of humor myself. Don't you think you went? Wait, what was I gonna say again? But the gas chamber jokes.
Yeah, basically, the gas chamber jokes and Knicks also tied in anti-Semitic shit like that. Let me kill two birds with one stone here. So when I Knicks, you said that you have used the word hard F before, right?
Yes.
Now, when you say hard F, you are not homophobic just because you say the word, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, unless it's to a group of people, which I can totally agree with.
Exactly.
Hold.
So, if I say, send this man to the gas chambers, or make a gas chambers joke, then how is that different? Why am I now anti-Semitic, or am I discriminating against Jews?
Was he Jewish?
Was who?
The person that you said the gas chamber jokes Jewish?
Legs. Yes, he actually did mention that. He told me that he lied to me once.
Yo!
Wait, no, because I remember one time he told me, because I made fun of his cracked tooth or something in one of his videos, and he told me he got jumped for being a Jew. I don't know if he's Jewish or not, but that's what he said.
Because they said they want to ask you a question. The floor is yours, bench.
Oh, we're taking callers now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you be interested in making a Fall Guys collab video?
Bro, this is why you don't take callers. This is why you don't take callers, bro. I've experienced this shit too many times.
Hold up. Just a quick little update. Legs left me on scene.
Damn, he's not even a real friend.
That is
Bro, send him to the gas chambers. Send him to the gas chambers for that.
I'm pretty sure that's TOS, yo.
I would say.
Like when you're making.
I'm not gonna encourage you to say because I'm not sure if you're being serious.
Yeah, don't say the N-word.
I will say the N-word.
Don't say the N-word.
No. I mean, he can say the N-word. I'm not saying it. So like, as long as like.
Nig.
Hard R. You could say hard R.
Don't say hard R, Josh. What the fuck?
Nicks, you can say
If
the
you did
N-word,
it to
can't
me-
you? You're pretty brown. Accusation. Pause it.
Wait, where's the accusation?
That is a huge accusation to say that I was throwing more, what was it? Flame on the fire, oil on the fire.
Pretty much adding more fuel to the fire, essentially.
Bro, that is you going on record saying that I knew this motherfucker was down bad to press this shit, and I was just kicking him while he's down, telling him to mercilessly kill himself, to calm the hard F. Like, bro, what? How can you say that shit with a straight face?
Because this kind of was the fuck. You've known this guy for years. Or you even said that in the Discord call that you've known this guy for X amount of years.
Yeah, since like 2018.
Yeah, so like you kind of you knew a little bit. Like you, even though you're not following him or you weren't following him.
I've never followed him on Twitter. I'm going on record proving that.
Will you go on record saying like you've never really seen like tweets of his where like he just talks about being like down bad?
No, I've admitted that I've seen tweets of him saying, "Oh, I still miss her," or some shit about his ex-girlfriend. But like, bro, that is no excuse to say that I was adding like fuel to the fire for some depressed person, bro. Like that is a crazy accusation. Dude, that is, you know that's such a stupid point, because if you would have just said, have a nice day, bud, then that would have been fine. But the reason I texted back is because the message above was still an argument, was still an accusation against me. So obviously I have to respond. It's not like I just responded to you saying, have a nice day. Like bro, what?
You know what? I'll take accountability on that.
Basically,
Right. Are we still going on about the Discord call?
Well, I just want to know, what is so much that you would want to go into?
I don't
What it was so much more that you wanted to talk about that you just couldn't.
like. I don't remember the specifics now because like the Discord call was like 3 or 4 days ago. I wasn't just there like, oh, this Discord call. Like I'm aching to make a video on again. I was on record. It's now recorded. I don't remember what the fuck was even on the Discord call, but like I must have remembered then
So you
because
don't remember?
yeah, I must have remembered then though. All right, yeah. There's the iDubbbz point.
I wasn't even looking for this, but I was just watching shit as I was doing work today. And I have a video that I could pull up for you of iDubbbz saying kill yourself. So, I mean, I just don't like, you talk very confidently in this video when you say a whole bunch of, like, unproven information.
All right. Well, in the Discord call, we talked about the iDubbbz thing. There is a video, you're right, where he said, kill yourself. Did you find?
Yeah, the Keemstar one, and then there's another one, which is what I'm talking about.
All right, so you found a second video of him saying "kill yourself"?
Yes, and I will put my fucking life. I will slit my throat if I'm wrong about this. iDubbbz has said "kill yourself" in 10 plus videos. So I could promise you that. But do you want me to send you the link of an example right now?
I mean, if you didn't mind.
Called you. Well, I did call you. And of course you have the retard answering the phones. I don't know why you give that job to a retard. Communication is not their forte. But I didn't tell you I liked your videos and I want to support you. I told you that your videos are shit and you should kill yourselves. But apparently no one communicated that to the retard, and he took it to mean that I support them and love them.
Yeah, that's the gist. That's the gist of it, bro.
Well, I don't have a problem with it because like he didn't mean it like I'm pretty sure anyways like he didn't mean it like that, but like.
So you thought that I was genuinely telling Lerix to kill himself? Like
I'm saying iDubbbz didn't go the extra mile like you did.
Bro, oh my
like
god,
that's,
you are reaching hard tonight.
I'm reaching hard, the fuck. No, like I'm saying.
Bro, you are.
Like I'm saying that iDubbbz, like you went the extra mile with that account. And iDubbbz didn't. Like, you said to kill yourself, hard F, whatever, on that account. You didn't say it as Lerix, and I understand why you didn't say it as Lerix or Lerix or whatever your name is. And
yeah, I've already made that point, because you can't say that on Twitter, and I would like to keep my Twitter account. That's the reason I made the fucking legs is sus to say those words, because I can't say those words publicly on Twitter because it's a shit platform. But there's evidence that you've shown in your video of me essentially saying the same thing, saying gas chamber joke to this guy, and that was on my personal account in the DMs. So what's the difference?
well, bro, like I've responded to that like dozens of times. It just feels like I'm just talking to a brick wall at that point. Like.
You're okay with iDubbbz saying it in this manner.
I'm not cool.
But
like I'm not.
What is the difference?
Like I'm not really like. I'm not keen on iDubbbz saying it, but at the same time, I'm not gonna be like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
You laughed.
Yeah, I laughed. Like I'm not gonna be like, "Oh, how fucking dare!" Like I have a fucking warped sense of humor too. The only thing is though is that like I know when to not to use it. You know what I mean?
Explain to me what the difference is between what iDubbbz just did that you laughed at, and then what I did to Legs, which you severely scolded me for in 2 separate videos.
All right. Well, you see, I'm not gonna say you and iDubbbz are similar because like I feel like that's not really the case. I think like iDubbbz is kind of a dick, and I think like in this instance, like I'm not gonna like, as you said multiple times on that stream, you're not a saint. You're not the second coming of Christ.
I don't brand myself to be a saint. I'm not too hype. I don't make myself look like a second coming of Christ.
I'm not gonna say like, oh, well, there's an exception. There's no exception. Like iDubbbz is a fucking weirdo too. The only thing is though, is that iDubbbz didn't target someone, and just fucking make that. Whether it was a
Did it
trailer,
target
whether it was a troll or not, it was still like it wasn't. I don't know. I'm sure it wasn't malicious, but do you know how it can come off as malicious? Can you see my point on that? And again, we're circling back a little bit to like the call the other day, but like, can you see my point on why that could be considered as malicious?
Well, yeah, we've already talked about that.
Yes.
And I don't want to circle back to like talk about the same shit.
Okay.
We already talked about that shit. But the thing that I'm now having a problem with is that we both watched this clip together.
Yeah.
And you chuckled. But when I do essentially the same exact thing, you are losing your panties over it.
Because how the fuck was I supposed to know when I made this video or when I made the last video that it was in a joking context? How do I even know now if I'm being 100%? Like, I'm taking your word for it.
I made an account. I made an account saying, Legs is sus. Legs is sus was my fucking Twitter name. And I was commenting down, kill yourself. That isn't... You think that I was genuinely trying to tell this guy to die with a name of Legs is sus.
Again, after we've talked like a lot more today, like I understand what your mindset is. It probably was just a joke, but it's still like, again, when it's someone who has as fucked of a mental state as Legs has or had at the time, like, you can see how I could think, oh, this guy is just a prick. This guy doesn't give a fuck.
We've already covered
Yes.
how that's not a fair excuse though to say against me.
Okay.
Because I didn't know this guy's a depressed fuck. Is he genuinely depressed?
I'm pretty, yeah.
Is that like a fact?
I mean, if you go through like his Twitter, hold up, let me, because again, I'm on DMs right now. I just don't want to leak more shit.
Well, that's up to Legs to decide if he is or not.
Well, he told me that he wasn't cool with it. That's why I made the video. I saw the thing in August, and then around December, I asked him for more shit. He said he didn't have any, and then just he found more and sent it to me. He didn't ask me to make a video. I made the video. If you go through the shit, I mean, I don't know. All right, so yeah, continue to feel alienated, isolating. I miss you hours.
So are we having a debate whether this guy is depressed or not? Is that what we're doing?
No, we're not having a debate, but you're asking me if it's confirmed that this guy. Yep, I'm completely okay with
So
losing.
you're going to look at his tweets to find out if this guy is depressed. Why don't you just DM him?
All right, word. I don't know like what really the point is. Like, I'm just gonna DM him, yo, are you depressed? But whatever.
Bro, you're the one accusing me that I was kicking someone down when I'm saying that's bullshit.
Bro, I honestly feel like this shit would be a lot more easier if Legs was actually fucking here.
I agree.
Did this some other time. Because this whole fucking thing, like, because we all... I don't know. I feel like everyone just sounds fucking dumb here.
And what, light? I agree. I think Legs does need to be here. He said he said that he doesn't think he'll be able to be here tonight. I can DM him tomorrow or something.
Do it another fucking day. It doesn't matter.
I mean,
That won't prove anything though.
that won't. What the?
It would be easier to fucking talk about all of it.
There's no need to continue this shit though and drag it on.
I won't make a video on if the Legs is here. I won't make a video. I would just want. I won't even stream it. I swear, like on God, I won't stream it. I just want to know at this point, like if this fucker's depressed. So you. A
2-minute call asking a motherfucker, "Hey, are you depressed?" Sounds great.
Okay, bro.
Accusing me of singling out someone who has mental issues, and that's so fucked. That
Yeah.
is such a fucked accusation with no proof.
With no proof, but yet it's on Twitter and he's DM'd me it. That you have, like, there's fucking, I've shown proof. I don't know what the.
So you've shown proof of me knowing for a fact that this guy is depressed, correct?
What the fuck? You've known this guy's. Okay.
Bro, you have to be more responsible with these accusations. That's a huge fucking claim you just made with no evidence. And we don't even know if Legs is fucking depressed or not in the first place. So you don't know that Legs is depressed.
Literally,
but you go on record saying that I made fun of someone with mental issues, that you can't even confirm this guy has mental issues.
If you take a look on his Twitter, like, it could not be more obvious. And everyone, because everyone in here right now, everyone that's in my stream have known Legs for longer than you and longer than me. Like, it's fucking obvious what the fuck is up in that guy's headspace. Whether or not you can prove it, whether or not, like, it's fucking obvious, dude. Like, that's the fuck.
So you're willing to die on this hill?
I'm willing to
say
die
that
on this hill, yeah.
I'm going to determine if someone has mental issues or not to make a point against someone on the internet.
It's not determined, bro. It's right there. It's right there. It's right in front of your
right
fucking
there.
face. Yeah. It's obvious that the dude has mental issues. What the fuck?
Dude, there's no way that you're actually like.
Oh my.
You're willing to prove it. Like you're willing to be so confident saying this shit. There's no way. And also, that's a completely different other point if we're debating whether this guy has problems or not, or whether you are the one to say, hey, this guy's got mental issues. First of all, the main points that you're accusing me of is that I knew about this shit. When you have no evidence to prove that shit, I'm denying the claim. Obviously, there's no way for me to prove that I didn't know about this guy having mental issues, but you can't accuse someone of something when you have no proof of that shit.
Did he ever ask you to stop?
Yes. Yes.
Who, Legs? Wish I didn't deactivate the Legs as sus accounts, but
There.
I don't have any DMs
Hang on. Let me.
to show that shit.
Can you reactivate it and show?
No, it's been too long. I think. Yeah, it's been like 5 months since the Lexus Us account.
Does anybody have the links to the old tweets to see if there was any comments under it?
The tweets, the old tweets were put in a video, and that was included in the first Lerix must be stopped.
Okay, but I'm talking about the tweets to see if Legs actually said something after he said that.
It's a hill again. I will die on this hill, as you say.
Dying on the hill of what? That I knew that this guy has apparently mental issues, in your terms.
Why did you start doing this in the first place? Like, what was like the main thing?
Well, because I was trolling him. I mean, I've known this guy since I've known this guy since 2018 when I used to make 2K videos, and we were decently in contact about some bullshit, and he trolled me with Denver Struck about something. I don't remember the specifics. And then I trolled him back in a live stream about some other shit. And then I noticed that he gets mad. He gets mad really quick. So from then on, I just trolled him a lot. Well, I've explained why, but like, what? Do you think there's like a main issue?
Do you have Legs like? Do you guys like hate each other? Hate?
I mean, I have no animosity toward him. I fucking just troll him. I don't hate this guy, bro. Definitely not.
You went a little bit too extreme, though. Don't you think a little bit about that?
Too extreme with the troll?
What you did was kind of fucking stupid.
I mean, if you want to call trolling stupid, I mean, go ahead. I mean, I'll admit that trolling is
I think
stupid.
trolling can be sometimes funny. But what you did was kind of a little bit over,
Well, let's not go the funny route because that's subjective. So there's no way to confirm anything there. I mean, bro. I mean, I have nothing against like calling me a weird fuck or saying you're weird as shit for doing this shit. Like, obviously, yeah, I'm willing to go on record. Yeah, this is a weird thing to do. I think it was funny, though, regardless. Bro, I say kill yourself because I think it's funny. I mean, we can't have an argument whether we think something's funny or not because that's all subjective. Are we done with the second video, though, Nix?
I mean, I think there was like a minute left, but I think that was just me like wrapping it up.
In conclusion, though, what are your thoughts?
I feel like both of you had some pretty solid points against each other. But I do like to feel like if you want to wrap all this up, I feel like you have to bring Legs into this just to make everything just right.
I agree.
So that way so everyone can understand each other full circle.
I do agree with Josh. Unfortunately, Legs left me on scene with the last message. I assume he's not going to be coming in a stream or anything.
Bro, what is your chat? I can see it in the screen recording.
Oh wait, hang on. Let me.
Who's the purple stick? That man is slandering my name right now. Haha, Legs has mental issues. Haha, laugh at the man of mental issues. When have I ever fucking said that shit, bro?
It's sort of like it's implied when like you're talking about trolling him and shit. Like I think that's what he means.
Yeah, think what Purple's doing to you and think about how Legs felt about that.
Dude, I'm sorry, but that comparison makes zero sense. There's no way you can make a connection there. Then what's your major point?
You kind of drove the assholery a little bit too far.
So I was a little bit too. I was a bad asshole, right?
Who's a good asshole? Oh, I know you are. Fuck.
Okay, well, I have nothing to say about being a bad asshole. I mean, I don't regret trolling someone by telling them to kill themselves. I think that shit's funny. And I think it's stupid as fuck. If he has mental issues, then I'll say, 100%. And actually, I'll say this for a fact. After looking at his tweets, I definitely, all of his tweets and shit that Nix has brought up, I definitely will say that, yeah, I probably shouldn't have picked on him that hard based on just the shit that he says publicly. I'll say that shit. But to say that I was deliberately attacking someone with mental issues, that's fucking an insane accusation that you can't make. Regardless, though, if Legs confirms that or not, if Legs tomorrow says, yeah, I have deep mental issues, what does that say, though? That proves nothing, because regardless if he has them or not...
That shows that affected him harder than you think.
Okay, well, regardless, in the time when I was doing this, I didn't know, and that's the main argument that Nix has said multiple times in this video.
Just say sorry to him and just move. Just say sorry to him.
I'm not gonna apologize to him for trolling him. I trolled someone on the internet. I talk shit. It's essentially just someone telling you to kill yourself in an Xbox lobby playing Call of Duty, bro. I don't get it.
There's like certain levels to trolling, from what I've seen. Because I've been trolling on the internet ever since I got on the internet. But so basically, I would never go to the point though of telling somebody to kill themselves.
Okay, well, congrats though. That's what I think is funny. That's my comedy. That's what millions of people also think about that shit.
But only do not bring up songs about life at a funeral. That's basically my saying. Do not do that.
I mean, he's just telling me that I was being mean. I mean, I don't really have anything else to say to this guy.